Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live around the world on Facebook, on Twitch.tv, on Mixer and on YouTube. While we're getting everything set up, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Runs and Rides YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/FilmMyRun, on Twitter at FilmMyRun, and you can also go to the website, which is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, and watch me do all the hard work. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Zwift Running. Welcome to Wednesday workouts. I had to think for a moment what day we were on. So, in 21 seconds, I should be running at 11, is it 11 and a half, I think? Maybe it's 11 or 11 and a half, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure the instructions are up there somewhere. There we are, 11 and a half, yes it is. 11 and a half kilometres an hour for 5 minutes. So, tonight's session is an interval session, and we're running as a joint A and B group. I'm not entirely sure if there is a C and D group tonight. Usually C and D group. It's raining on Watopia this evening. Paul Deering says, watch the Coke versus water. I'm not sure what you mean, Paul. Ah, thank goodness the sun's come out. It's no longer raining. So you can see there, oh no, it is. Our total distance tonight is going to be 7.6 kilometres. And we're doing 4 intervals. And they're going to last 3 minutes long. Each interval is going to be 3 minutes. Now some people are going to do an interval of 17 kilometres per hour. Other people are going to do an interval of 15 kilometres an hour. I'm probably going to do an interval of 12 kilometres an hour. My legs are not strong, but we'll see what happens. So there we are on the screen. A is 17.5 kilometres an hour, B is 15, C is 13, and D is 11 kilometres an hour for the intervals. But we've got the warm-up to do first. and we're looking for Tim Gross, the run leader. He's the guy. Actually, no, it looks like it's John Hancock leading the run tonight. The chap with the yellow beacon. Maybe it's both of them. Can you have two group leaders for a run? Don't think you can. Yes, Jesus Alberto says, after Transvolcania, yes. I've rested for a couple of days. I went out for a very, very light jog yesterday, and tonight's the first time I'm going to try a little bit of speed. We'll see what happens. I'm not promising anything. It may well be that I just can't do it. But we'll find out after the first interval whether I've got anything in my legs at all. I mean, I will finish the 7.5 kilometre run, but whether I finish it with everyone or miles behind everyone is another matter. Stick around to find out, because it could be horrific. I don't feel too bad, I don't think, anyway. I survived yesterday's run. I forgot to charge my headphones, so my battery is low on the headphones, so in a minute I'll lose all my music. I'll have to run without music. Anyway, so we're coming up 35 seconds to the end of the first warm-up. I am looking at Facebook chat, everyone, so if you are watching, good evening, welcome to Zwift Running, welcome to Wednesday Workout. Do say hi on the Facebook chat. If you've got any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. First question is, why is it raining? That's my question. I've just come back from the Canary Islands, where I've been for a week, and it's been absolutely beautiful. Thanks, Jesus. I don't feel very strong at the moment. There's 1 kilometre done anyway. Okay, so up to 12 kilometres an hour. For another 5 minutes of warm up, and then it's the first interval. So I have to decide, if you can help me out, I have to decide whether to go at 15 or 17.5 kilometres an hour for the interval. It's 3 minutes long. Do you think I should try the 17 first? And if I can't do 17, just drop back to 15? What do you think? Or just start at 15 anyway? Okay, Liam is asking how to set up Zwift. Liam, what you don't need a special treadmill. You don't need any kind of special treadmill at all for Zwift running. You can use any treadmill at all. What you do need is a foot pod, and it kind of depends how you're going to connect to Zwift as to what foot pod you need. So if you're connecting using a computer like a Mac or a PC, then you might well need an Ant Plus foot pod, like a Garmin foot pod. If you're using your iOS device like your iPhone and iPad, then you probably want a Bluetooth foot pod. And a Bluetooth foot pod could be something as cheap as the Milestone foot pod, which you can get for about 25 UK pounds, or up to the Stride Live, which is about $100 US. So, and anything in between really. There are quite a few foot pods available, so it's worth just checking out what one suits your budget, and they will all work as long as it is a Bluetooth foot pod. And you can even connect your Bluetooth foot pod to a PC and a Mac, but you have to do that via an app on your phone. So it's probably best to get a Bluetooth foot pod, because then you can use the best of both worlds. You don't need a heart rate monitor, but it helps. So I'm just wearing a chest strap here, monitoring my heart rate, and you can see that in the top left of the screen there. And then what you do is you log on to Zwift. Zwift running is free at the moment, so you won't pay anything to use Zwift running, and you pair your foot pod. So hopefully, if you have the correct foot pod and you're using the correct device, then Zwift on your iPad or Zwift on your computer will recognise that foot pod and show it on the screen, and you click on it, and then you should be able to run. So we are now approaching the active volcano on Watopia. I spent the weekend running around a dead volcano. Not the entire weekend, just about 13 hours of it. So you should get instructions in a minute from John as to the first interval. And it should be in about 40 seconds. If I don't get any instructions, I will just follow the other runners and see what happens. Oh, we think we do stride first, don't we? We're doing 1 minute at our chosen pace. That's right, 1 minute stride, starts in 30 seconds. There you go. Let's see if people speed up now. That's 10 minutes. Let's go now, come on. So that's 17 and a half. I don't know if I can keep that up for 3 minutes. Wow, okay. I really don't know if I can do I don't know if I can do 17 minutes, 3 minutes of that. That'd be hard. Right, headphones have died, so I've got no music now. Never mind. No problem, Liam. Hope you get it sorted. 30 seconds before the 3 minute interval. So I'll try one 3 minute interval at 17 and a half. But I'm not promising anything. Here we go. 1 minute down. Thanks, Jeff. Now it's too hot for me. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Yeah, it's too hot for me, that. $15 next time. See if I can manage that. Stan says he's glad he's not running egg tonight. You see how my heart rate shot up to almost 170 something there? That shows that I'm not ready and not recovered enough to get up to those paces. So let's see how I manage at 15, and then we might have to go to 14 and 13. But we'll definitely do one at 15. See, watch my heart rate on the left, watch my heart rate, see how high it goes. If it gets into that red zone, that's okay. But we don't want to be there for too long. Oh, are we going now already? Looks like we are. Okay, up to 15. Three minutes at 15. This feels better. But only a bit better. Four kilometres done. 4 to go really. You can see all the people in the group run on the right. All the names of everyone taking part. Hi Jinxie. So, probably not quite 3 minutes because I need to be with the group. If I slow right down, maybe you can catch me up. Quite way behind though, aren't they? 32 seconds behind and 27 seconds ahead. So I don't think I'm going to catch anyone, and I don't think anyone's going to catch me as long as I'm staying at the same pace. Oh dear. Okay, so in another minute we'll do interval number 3 and we'll try 15 again, because that was hard, but not so hard that it made me think it was a bad idea. I mean, I'm not bad at recovery after a long run, but you do have to give your body some level of recovery time and ease your way back into it. So on a good day, 17.5 would possibly be doable for me, but right now my legs really are not able to cope with that kind of speed. So 30 seconds to go, and then we're going to up it again to 15. I am looking at Facebook chat. If you want to say hi, please do. If you've got any questions, if you are new to Zwift and you've never seen it before, do let me know. Okay, let's go to 15. 3 more minutes at 15. Jinxie says he's got his first triathlon of the season on Saturday. Good luck, Jinxie. Thanks for the ride on P. Collins. One minute down, 2 minutes to go. Good evening, Liz. Heart rate 168 there, see? Orange zone. I don't really want to go in the red zone. If I have to, I will. For a bit. Minute and a half. Okay. 1 more minute now at this pace.
If you are interested in running on Zwift, then you do need a few things. First and foremost, access to a treadmill. You may have your own, you may need to go to a gym, but it doesn't matter what kind of treadmill you use. Secondly, if you are on a Mac or a PC, you will need a foot pod, and that foot pod needs to be an Ant Plus foot pod. It needs to broadcast in Ant Plus. You will also need a USB stick to plug into your computer or Mac, and that will receive the signal from your Ant Plus foot pod. If you're using an iOS device, it could be an iPad, an iPhone, or even Apple TV, then you will need a Bluetooth foot pod, specifically a smart Bluetooth foot pod. You can get them from Polar, you can get a Stride, or you can get a Milestone foot pod. These all connect direct to your iOS device, so there's no need for anything extra. And that really is all you need to run on Zwift. So get that foot pod, get access to a treadmill, and we'll see you on Zwift very soon.
So John says, last interval coming up. So I think we can do 15 again. And hello, Dean Fiona. Hope you're all right. John Hancock says, everyone loving it. I'm not sure loving it is the right word, or the right phrase really, but we're getting through it. We're going to do it. See my heart rate coming down again. That's what your recovery is for, to slow your heart rate back down and get you ready for the next set. And this is the last one. 4 interval sessions, 4 intervals of sprinting for 3 minutes. We've done 3 of them and 1 more to go. 30 seconds. Daryl is saying, is this a group workout? Yes, it is, Daryl. If you look on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see all the names of everyone involved. I know that I'm kind of in the middle because people are ahead of me and people are behind me, so I'm not running with anyone. But yes, it is a group session, and you can see John is there issuing the instructions to us all. So he's telling everyone what to do next. John is the guy with the yellow beacon on the right-hand side. He is the run leader for tonight. So, 3 more minutes at this pace, and then we are done. John, I can't push it anymore, buddy. Oh, well done, Matt. Matt ran his first marathon at Brighton this year. Well done, buddy. Okay. So we're at 1 minute now. I'll bump up a little bit faster. Dean, the next race is a marathon on June the 2nd, Viking Coastal Marathon, and then it's the South Downs Way 100. Okay, we're going to bump it up to 16 for the last minute, if I can. Here we go. Beautiful lava flow. Seconds left. See my heart rate, 175. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. And there we are. Yeah, Kingsey says he's not been on Zwift for ages. Too nice outside. I hear you, buddy. But I do get my fair share of the outside. Oh, and that's that. 4 intervals. One at 17.5 for 3 minutes. 2 at 15 kilometers an hour for 3 minutes each, and then the last one we just bumped it up a little bit. So we've got 1.3, is it, kilometers to run to the end of the session. Thanks, Dean. John says we can go at our own pace. So this is okay for me, just to cool down, let the heart rate come down a bit. Yes, definitely give Zwift a try. It does make your treadmill training a whole lot more enjoyable. And you do get to meet people online, people with the same interests as you in running, and it makes your time on the treadmill that bit more social and interactive. Last man standing for me on June the 9th. Yes, well, are you doing the South Downs Way 100, Dean? So I'll see you there. Yeah, so next races for me are the Viking Coastal Marathon, which is a very flat marathon. I'm going to try and run it as fast as I can on June the 2nd, and then on June the 9th we have the South Downs Way 100 from Winchester here in the UK to Eastbourne, and that should take around 23 to 24 hours. The winners of that race will do it in around 16 to 17 hours, so a lot faster than me. Thanks to Stan. Stan says great work, and Dean says he's not doing it this year. Well, get your training in, buddy, and we'll see you on the start line 1 year. 1 kilometre left. So now that we've recovered, we can just knock it up a little bit and just ease out this last 1 kilometre. we may as well make it 8 kilometres actually altogether. John is just advertising his run in the park. If you are interested in joining Zwift and having a run on Zwift, a great way to start is, if you can't get to park run in the real world on a Saturday morning, jump on the treadmill at your gym, or if you've got one at home, jump on the treadmill, join John Hancock and everyone else for the run in the park on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock UK time. Otherwise, we have Monday Run Club is back on Monday. Well, it never went away, I went away. But Monday Run Club, funnily enough, on Monday, UK time 7:30, but there are different time zones depending on where you live. And Wednesday workout as well, back again next week. Interval training on a Wednesday. Again, look in the Zwift companion app, and you will find there listed all the runs that are available on Zwift. And it's not just Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. There are runs listed all the time, but these are just the runs that we are actively encouraging at the moment. People to join, try and get a little social group together and enjoy ourselves on Zwift. On a Friday night, I also do a training session, just me, showing you some of the built-in workouts that are available on Zwift. And so I shall be doing that this Friday, 7:30 UK time, and it will be on the Zwift Run YouTube, the Zwift Run Facebook page, and also broadcasting on YouTube on the Zwift Community Live channel. So it'd be great to see you on those. Remember, Zwift Running is free. You don't have to pay anything at the moment for Zwift Running because it is in beta. So sometimes there are glitches, sometimes there are things that you think should be changed, and that's what we're here for, is to pass on your ideas, your information, your feedback to the Zwift team so they can make Zwift Running the best it can possibly be for when it's ultimately properly released, which should be hopefully in about a year's time, so you have at least a year of free running on Zwift. If you're interested in cycling, you can do that as well. You get a free trial of cycling. You need a trainer to put your bike on. If you're lucky enough to have a smart trainer, that will connect to your computer, or you can just use a dumb trainer and one of those speed and cadence sensors that you can buy on Amazon for around £30 to £40. $400 meters to go, nice and easy. Hopefully my computer won't crash before the end. Done that a couple of times recently, nothing to do with Zwift, just something in my computer has been playing up. Oh, I have internet problems. Thank you, Dean. It's kind of you to say so. Just chilling out now at the end of the run. You went swimming a few times last week, John. I went swimming a few times last week as well in the lovely heated swimming pool in my Canary Islands hotel. It was very nice too, thank you very much. I did have to do a long run though. So we should finish on about 40 minutes of running. For how far you run, points make prizes. You move up the levels in the game. I'm on level 19, as you can see there. That orange bar going across the screen is how near I'm getting to level 20. There we are, 8 kilometers done. And we'll just cool down. And there we are, that's it. There we have it. Oh, enjoyed that. It was hard work. I'm glad I went down to 15 kilometers per hour rather than the full 17. Okay, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I think the stream looks like it's a bit dodgy tonight. Hope you've enjoyed watching and it's been okay for you. Do come back and join us Friday 7:30 for a workout session that I'm going to show you some of the workouts on Zwift. Saturday morning, run in the park. Monday, run club, and back on Wednesday for Wednesday workout. Been a pleasure. As always, take care guys. See you again soon. Bye.